Hey everybody, welcome to T-Roy Cooks. Appreciate you joining us again. Got my brother James over here from Aim 'em and Clam 'em Smokers joining me. This is going to be an experiment. Y'all know I love doing some experiments, and one of my fans recently asked, it was Holler Nathan. I think I said Holler Nation on my Thursday chat, but where he asked the question, but it was actually Holler Nathan. So thanks for the suggestion. What he asked us to do was some kind of a cook on the Weber Smokey Mountain, one using sand in the water pan and one using water in the water pan. So James was kind enough to bring over his Weber Smokey Mountain. So we've got two of them sitting back here. You know, mine's got the stainless steel door, Brother James. We're gonna put water in his. I'm putting sand in mine. So we're gonna do this cook, and we've got some St. Louis ribs that we're cooking with some GQue BBQ Rub. My buddy Jason. The Rub.
Great rub.
Y'all check out Show More. Just hit the link down below for all of Jason's information and for his YouTube channel. And I'll put a channel link for his channel up here too, GQue BBQ. It's a fantastic rub. Let's get these Weber Smokey Mountains fired up. What you say, James?
Well, let's get to it.
Be back in a little bit, y'all. All right, folks, we got James over here. He's putting water in his water pan. I'm gonna swing you over here and I'm gonna show you what I've got. What I'm doing, I've got some play sand right here, and I've just got it like halfway full here. And I've got some heavy duty tin foil here. Gonna make a little barrier right on top of that sand. And it's gonna make for some really easy cleanup, and it's gonna make sure that the sand does not get, you know, contaminated with all your grease and whatnot. And I'm gonna go ahead and do another little layer here, the other way. And then we're gonna fire up our Weber Smokey Mountains. We'll bring you back once we have them fired up. All right, folks, we are about ready to put these ribs on. Now, the water-filled smoker, this is a 250, and the vents are set the same. They're all about, what, they're all halfway open.
Yeah. All
All three bottom vents. Top vent's fully open. James's smoker with the water is at 250 Fahrenheit. Mine is at about 280 Fahrenheit. Let's go ahead and put some of these ribs on here. We got James is going on first. Some gorgeous ribs, folks.
That is a beautiful color.
Gorgeous.
Amazing.
We're just doing one rack per Weber Smokey Mountain. And bring some of that rub over here, James. Let's let them see what we're using. There we go. This is the rub, folks. The rub. This is from Jason Ganal over at GQue BBQ. Again, hit Show More below to check out his links. Get you some of this stuff. It's fabulous.
Great rub, it really is.
Fabulous rub. And James, tell us about the wood chips we got on. Not chips, chunks.
So what we did was we added 3 wood chunks to each Weber Smokey Mountain. 2, decent sized chunks and 1 little bitty chunk. But that should be fine.
You'll put a little bit more of this on yours?
Yeah, that's it.
There we go. Nice. So we've got the same amount of coals, we've got the same amount of wood, approximately. We've got the vents set the same, top's vents wide open. We're gonna leave this on here for what, 30, 45 minutes?
About 45 minutes.
We'll check back and we'll see where we're at. All right, everybody, it's been an hour, and we got the 2 cookers here. James's cooker that has the water in it, he's at about 235, okay? Mine with the sand in it, mine is at 270. So that's about a good 35, 40 degree difference there. And we closed all the vents down with this screwdriver. So we pinched the vent down and we pulled the screwdriver out so that the vents on both of these are both the same opening. All 3 vents at the bottom, crunch it down with a screwdriver. It's like a number 2 pencil. Top vent fully open. So again, the one with the sand is running about 35, 40 degrees hotter, give or take a little bit depending on the coals. And the one with the water is running a little bit cooler. Let's show you what these look like. I'm going to go to yours first, James. And James is behind the camera, folks. Appreciate you doing that, James. Let's check out James's. See, it's got some nice color on there, but very little feed, very little pullback on the ribs here. But beautiful color. And again, an hour in. Let's check out, let's see if we get something on mine over here. Woo! Yeah, mine's definitely hotter. And mine's in the sun too, okay? So in case you see a difference in the color. But we got a little bit of darkness happening on mine over here on the edges. Get a little bit of pullback. I don't know if you can see it on here. A little bit of pullback on these bones right in the front here. And a little bit back here. You can't really see it, but a little bit of pullback on the bones. Looking really nice. May start spritzing here in another hour or two. We'll see. But folks, it's looking good. This is definitely running hotter with the sand in it. So we're going to check back on it here in a little bit. We'll let you know how it winds up cooking about another hour or two down the road. We'll be back.
All right, so we're about 2 hours in, and at the 2 hour mark, I'm sitting at 250, and Brother Troy is sitting at 275. So we're now about a 25-degree difference. We're going to go ahead and spritz it with a 50-50 mix of apple juice and apple cider vinegar. And you definitely see more pullback on these bones. Oh yeah. You're getting quite a bit of pullback on yours.
Yeah, they're looking good.
Yeah. Nice color. They aren't getting too dark yet, but you're definitely getting some great pullback. Let's see what these look like. All right. Still got a nice color, and the pullback on these is nowhere near the pullback on Brother Troy's. I mean, it's almost non-existent compared to Brother Troy. So, you know, cooking at a lower temperature is definitely we're definitely seeing the effects of that. So I think Brother Troy's are actually going to get done a lot quicker than mine. But again, we've been cooking at 25 to 30 degrees hotter on his for the last 2 hours than we have on mine. So with the water pan, the temperature is definitely a lot lower compared to with the sand. So that's where we're at now, 2 hours in. We'll check back in, I don't know, probably another 45 minutes to an hour, see what it looks like.
All right, our temps are kind of starting to drop a little bit. James's smoker is right at 225. Mine, 275. So what we're going to do, we're going to add 18 pieces of charcoal. All right, charcoal briquette is Kingsford. So we're going to add the equal amount to each one. Just kind of keep the fire going, folks. There we go. Close that baby back up. Come over here to mine. And again, 18 charcoal briquettes, Kingsford. Just like that. Just kind of keeping it going. We didn't put a full load in either one of these, so we're going to let these keep going. And the ones that are lit are going to light the ones that we just added. So we're going to be good. It's been, what, like 3 hours now?
Yeah, going on about 3 hours.
It's been about 3 hours now. So we're doing pretty good. Everything's looking great. We'll check back in here in a little bit and show you what they're looking like. Probably another hour or so. Folks, thanks for watching. Folks, got another camera over here. Everybody, it's been like 3 hours. It's time to start putting some sauce on this stuff, putting some butter on it. We're gonna start kicking these up a few notches, folks. Let's go ahead and put us a little bit of butter on here. Using a little bit of squeezed butter. That's going to help keep moisture in these ribs, and it's going to add a lot of flavor. I actually like the flavor of this squeezed butter on ribs more than I do the actual real butter, which is why I use it. All right, and again, don't want to leave that lid off too awful long, because that's going to keep that heat, get that heat in the air. All right, let's come over here and do mine. Same thing, folks. There we go, 3 hours. The ribs, mine's actually looking a little bit darker. I think it's because it's cooking a little bit faster. So 3 hours in, let's go ahead and put us a little squeezed butter on mine. And we've been spritzing it, a couple times now. That's looking good though. Looking really nice, looking really nice. Got a nice bark on it. So we're going to keep on going. Everything pretty much is the same on both Webers. Mine's cooking a little hotter because it's got sand. James is cooking a little bit cooler because it's got a little water in it. We're going to cover back up. We're going to keep going. We'll check back probably in another hour or so. All right, folks, we're fixing to put some sauce on these ribs. It's been 4 hours. And for my fans, James is filming over here. So y'all check out his channel, Aim 'em Claim 'em Smokers. I'll put a link up here for you. Go check it out. It's got a different perspective on all this. Oh, this is some, you can see that right there. It's a little bit of $10 barbecue sauce along with some rib candy. This is the mango habanero rib candy. For my fine fans over here, there you go. Check that out. Links down below. Just click show more, folks. I'm going to just baste these really good. And again, it's been 4 hours. And these are looking some kind of delicious.
Look, dig at the color, man.
I know. It's really, really nice. I tell you. That's the pecan wood, man. I bet you. It's looking really good.
And that great rub.
Oh, yeah. That's right, man. I forgot we put on the rub from Jason's rub over there. GQue BBQ. Pop that in there. Let's get over here to my smoker. Here we are. Mine's got a little bit darker color, I think. But again, it's been cooking a little bit hotter. We're going to let these go a little bit longer. We'll check back. Probably another 30, 45 minutes. We'll see where we're at. But ain't that some beautiful looking ribs. All right, everybody, it's been 5 hours. Let's check on these ribs. Well, I tell you what, that's some fine looking ribs, folks. Y'all check that out. 5 hours now. And again, these ribs have been with water in the water pan. There we go. Beautiful. Check that out.
Look at that.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous, folks. Gorgeous. All right, we're going to pull mine off now. And we just decided to throw on some sausage over here. Let's check out these ribs. Whoop, Nelly. Don't want to lose them. Oh, yeah. Oh, these falling apart, James.
Watch it now.
Oh, let me see if I can grab them and put them over here. Oh, yeah. Woo! Lord, check that out.
Look at that.
Now, what we're going to do, I'm going to put a toothpick in mine so we can tell them apart. But you can actually tell them apart because
Yeah,
mine.
you got the pullback.
Yeah, I got the pullback on the bone there. Folks, y'all check this out. These are the ones that were cooked over sand. The ones over here are the ones that they were cooked with water in the water pan. Just gorgeous though, James. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous, bro. Now we're going to bring these in. We're going to tint them for about a half hour. We'll check back when we're ready to cut them up. All right, everybody. We're going to let Brother James over here cut these up. Membrane was stripped off of them, and James trimmed them up really nice. They smell fantastic. They've been resting for about a half hour.
They do smell great.
Just tinted in foil. But go ahead and cut us up some of these, James. Let's see what these look like, brother. And again, my dogs are going nuts. Boy, those look really tender. Those, yeah, these are the ones that came off of mine with the sand.
Yeah, these are really, really tender.
Yeah, I was thinking that they would be. It's a lot easier to cut it from the backside, folks, just in case you didn't know.
That bone coming right out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's going to eat good. Ken, you going to like these, babe?
Can't wait.
Except this is... Give these a flip. Go ahead.
See if I can grab all of these at one time here. Boy, I don't know. I can grab some of these. There we are. Grab the rest of these. Now we're talking. My gosh, look at that color.
These look good.
Oh yeah,
They're definitely extremely tender.
definitely. All right, let's see if we can give these a try, James.
All right, I'm gonna go right here.
Are you? Well, they're still steaming hot too, folks.
Yeah, they are hot. Yeah.
I'm gonna pick this up a little bit. Let's see if we can stand back
Give
here.
it a shot.
Yeah, let's stand back here. I'm gonna grab this one right. Nah, I'm gonna grab this one right here. There we go. That's a nice one. Man, they hot. Oh, Lord.
Moisture-wise, they have some in there still.
Yeah. A little bit. Here, let me get close up on there. Not much smoke ring though.
No?
We had 3 chunks of wood on there. But beautiful color.
Yeah,
Gorgeous.
nice color.
Really gorgeous.
Cheers, bro. Cheers. No, very tender. For sure.
Very tender. Yeah.
Yeah, they just fall off the bone, folks. Oh man, they're a little bit dry to me. A little bit dry.
Yeah, they're not as juicy as I thought they might be, but they're not extremely dry. I mean, they do have some moisture in here. But
That's some good eating, folks.
very good.
I'm tasting that smoke flavor though. That pecan.
Yeah, I'm getting it all. The rub for sure.
Yeah.
Mixed with that, was it $10 that we use? That is a really good sauce, you guys. I'm actually going to do a video of that sauce here in the near future, so stay tuned.
Yeah, y'all check out the links below to show more. That's delicious. All right, we need to do yours.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pause the video. We're gonna set up the ribs that James cooked on his with the water on the water pan. We'll be right back. That clip.
All right, these are the ones that James cooked on his Weber Smokey Mountain with the water. Let's check these out, folks.
Look nice.
Yeah, they look.
These are not as tender or fall off the bone as the other, but let's give them a shot.
They both look excellent. Both smell very, very good. And again, we tried to make it as identical as we could on the Weber Smokey Mountains. The vents were the same. The charcoal was the same. Tried to be as close as we could with everything that we could manage on both Weber Smokey Mountains. Here it is. It's right here. There we go.
You wanna do it?
Yeah.
Pretty good, Karen?
Delicious.
Karen loves the barbecue, folks. All right, man. These look excellent. These actually look like more like what I would want in a rib because they're not fall off the bone like these other ones are.
Let's out of the way here.
Decisions. Yeah.
Right in the middle. Let's see.
I think I'm going right behind you here. I'm gonna go with this one.
All right, so I could tell that these definitely have more moisture than the previous rack.
These are juicier, folks. A lot juicier.
Yeah. You don't get that pullback that you had on Brother Troy's ribs, but these are definitely juicier. Yeah, without a doubt.
And these do have a nice little smoke ring on them too. Slight, but it's there.
Tender wise, let's see how they are. Cheers.
Cheers.
Get a good clean bite right on the bone.
I
right
like
off the
these
bone.
better.
Yeah.
I do. I like these better.
Yeah.
These really do have a lot more juiciness to them.
Yeah.
They're not as dry at all.
Yeah. These guys are really moist. Comes right out the bone, doesn't fall off.
Here, bro. Let me get you.
Thank you.
There you go.
The
Help a brother out.
hospitality you get at Brother Troy's.
That's what happens when you come over here to Brother Troy's house. T-Roy cooks.
Barbecue's supposed to be messy.
No kidding. Folks, these are excellent. I really do prefer these ribs myself.
They are good.
They're really good.
Flavor wise, they're exactly the same because we did everything exactly the same.
Yeah, we use that,
But
the rub.
yeah, the rub.
Sure,
There you go. I'll get this 230 here, but
Oh, sorry, here you go, Karen.
right there. So we use the exact same rub, exact same wood. We spritz them exactly the same. You know, we added butter to them. Everything we did was exactly the same. But these are definitely a lot juicier. So good.
These are really good, folks. But like you said, the flavor, everything's the same. It's just, these have more moisture.
Yeah.
And they're not pull off the bone. They're not fall off the bone, which I honestly prefer. Some of you may actually like the fall off the bone kind.
I do.
I get a lot of comments of people, you know, who like to fall off the bone. Yeah.
Karen, which ones do you think are the most tender and most juicy?
Well, there's definitely a difference.
Yeah.
These are, like you said, they're not falling off the bone, but they're nice and moist.
Yeah.
But I prefer the first set.
Okay.
I like it when they fall off the bone.
There you go.
I like a little bit of dryness in there. Tastes like real barbecue to me. Stuff you have out back with your brewski.
Mm-hmm.
And we definitely had some brewskis.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's
Either way you go. I want to say too though that the Weber Smokey Mountain with the sand in it didn't seem to use as much charcoal as fast. It kept the heat up
yeah.
and it maintained a higher temp with less charcoal. Or I'll tell you what, the Weber Smokey Mountain with the sand in it is still close to 300 degrees.
Yeah.
Where's yours at, James, with the water in it?
It was like 205, 210, and which is really weird because you would think at a higher temperature that he would burn more fuel, but I'm gonna guess that the sand in that water pan really held on to the heat. So while he was cooking at a higher temperature, he really wasn't using as much fuel as I was, because the heat was just kind of radiating in that sand. Again, that's just my guess. But I think they're both good.
They're both good. I mean,
Yeah.
it just depends on how you want your ribs.
Yeah, so water pan or water versus sand. I think it's just a personal preference,
Yeah,
quite
it is.
honestly.
They both turn out excellent.
Which one did you just hand?
That was the first one that had the sand.
Yeah, that's mine.
That's yours? You
I
like
love
that one?
that one.
So Karen likes the one with the sand in it, folks. She likes it fall off the bone. And again, flavor's the same. The
Yeah.
only difference is the ones with the sand cooked at a higher temp for the same amount of time as those that were cooked over water, which makes them a little bit drier but more well done. They're fall off the bone.
Yeah.
The ones with the water, they're not fall off the bone, they're bite through.
Yeah.
But they have more moisture.
These are good looking.
Karen's dog's over here having a good time. So Holland Nathan, thank you very much for this request. I really appreciate it. James, I appreciate you bringing your Weber Smokey Mountain over here so we can do this test.
Man, and listen, anytime I can eat some ribs.
I really don't think that
board.
we settled this sand versus water, idea. I don't know.
Well, I'm going to say that I don't think that one's better than the other.
No.
It really is a personal
choice.
preference.
It is.
Miss Karen, right? Miss Karen liked the one with the sand. Someone might
Let me get you up here where we can see you.
might not
Here we go.
care so much for the fall off the bone.
You want another, Karen?
What do you got?
It really is just a personal preference. Again, I don't think one is better than the other. The cooking wise, there's definitely a difference. Sand cooked a lot hotter, but you can pull them off
Either
sooner
way.
and still get a juicy, rib, not fall off the bone rib. So
Yeah.
in fact, I think I'm gonna play around more with the
Sand?
sand. Yeah. I'm gonna mess around more. I've never cooked it with the sand in the water pan.
I hadn't. That's my second time doing it.
I kind of like that. So I'm definitely gonna play around with that personally.
For me personally, though, I like the ones that were cooked with water. That's more what I'm used to. They just seem so much more moist, in my opinion.
Well, you're gonna be cooking on the stand for me, babe.
You heard that, right?
So let it be written. So let it be done.
What Karen wants happens in this house. Thanks again, James. I appreciate it.
Hey, thank you
Folks,
for having me over.
if y'all haven't checked out Animal Clam Smokers, y'all go ahead and check James out. Wonderful channel. He does some great stuff. He's on the competition circuit too, folks, so he's got some barbecue knowledge about him too. And if y'all like this kind of stuff, be sure and give me some thumbs up. Hope y'all share this video. When you do, please tell all your friends what, James?
The T-Roy cooks
Responsibly.
Take
Thanks,
care.
everybody. Cheers.